This is the Black Ramen Podcast, right back up in you with more of our 1 year anniversary and more One Piece. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin. Hey, welcome back. This is the third and final part of Black Ramen's anniversary episode. Round of applause for us. Thank you, Patty.
We should have Bree do this shit. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Bree.
You can ignore Kevin Legend, a.k.a. Kaiser, a.k.a. so sleepy he's already half asleep.
Hey, yo.
But now, we're all hyped. Just wait for him to get going. When we start talking One Piece, we can't stop talking One Piece.
Fuck all you hoes.
So hopefully by now you caught our first two episodes, where in episode
it
one
might be
we covered
3, because I think the second one we got to cut. It's a
first 3 episodes. We have not edited yet, but in the first one we covered up to the Grand Line, right before it. Parts 2 and possibly 3 at this case,
yes,
would be during the Grand Line, after Alabasta, all the way through the Summit War. Yeah, so Ace just died. The pirate crew is scattered, and now we are covering the rest from their reunion all the way up to the current arc of Wano.
Yes.
So, to start us off, when they return, the first place they come back to, saying hi to one another, is Sabaody Archipelago. Archipelago?
Archipelago.
I'm going to believe in that one.
Archipelago.
That's one of those words you don't say out loud because you always sound stupid.
Yeah, man.
That's a fact.
All right, so after the whole Summit War and all of that stuff, Luffy getting his ass kicked, and Jinbei talking to him, and he's like, "Yo, your brother's dead, but you still got some things to live for." You know what I mean? He realizes, okay, we got to get stronger. Let me talk to the crew, even though they had separated and all of that shit. He does the 3D 2Y shit, basically saying instead of 3 days, we'll show up in 2 years, get stronger. Everybody pops up. You know what I'm saying? Luffy shows up with a big-ass bag of food, courtesy of Boa Hancock. And the Marines, as usual, are after the Straw Hats. I don't know how they got word that they were there, but somehow they got word.
I think eventually the code gets broken now of the tattoo that Luffy has on his left or right shoulder.
Yeah, his crew pretty much figures it out.
Oh, yeah.
They figured it out. So people start figuring it out, too. They know the mark. They know the year. They're like, okay, so now they got to meet. We got to look for them.
So
wait, pause for a second. You said his brother's dead, but at this point when they reunite, has Oda started hinting about the other one?
Well, they did reveal Luffy's past, which took how many chapters? Like 500 chapters to find out the main character's past, besides the whole Shanks shit.
Return to Sabaody Archipelago. Return to Sabaody actually starts at 598. So it took about 600 chapters to get Luffy's backstory.
Oda starts putting the little nuggets that Sabo might be around.
Yeah.
First off, introducing Sabo.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Right after that,
you
get a backstory of Sabo, Ace, and Luffy being the trio that they are. Right. And we understand fully the tattoo that Ace has.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's A, C, E.
Do we really understand?
Yeah, it's Crybaby. Yeah, it breaks down why he has A-S-E.
Crybaby.
And they confirmed it in the manga?
I don't know if it's ever been confirmed. I think this is fan
I feel like that's a whole lot of fan shit.
Listen, Instagram and TikTok told me. I believed them.
Okay.
So
by that logic,
anyway.
Instagram and TikTok told me that Bakugo and Deku were together.
And they probably.
But you're more than happy to accept that reality.
Yes, you are.
Yep. And that's what I'm saying. So
you live in that reality.
Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
Okay, right. So Luffy and them pop up on the island. The Marines is after them, and Luffy shows off his growth and how he could destroy one of the pacifistas with one punch. And Zoro Sanji, being Zoro Sanji, was arguing, and they slice and break the neck of another pacifista and argue like, "Nah, I did it. Nah, I did it." Like,
I broke his neck. No, I cut him open. Nah.
So the crew reunites after all of that, and Luffy gives a little speech and says, "Man, I know I was being selfish, but thank y'all for training up for these 2 years. Now let's get to Fishman Island." And
did they ever explain how Zoro gets there that early? Like, he should not know the way anywhere.
Doesn't matter. He's Zoro. He can go all the way around the
What
world
was it?
and still arrive first.
I think it was
Yes.
that ghost chick, right? Perona or whatever
I
who bought him back.
guess.
I think it was the ghost chick who bought him. And
Right.
he did say he was number one,
Right? He got
He
there
got
like
there.
first.
but
Yeah.
got on the wrong ship and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Right Island, though.
Yeah.
Wait, we forgot who was actually at the ship waiting for them.
I was about to get into that when they so when they go underwater to get to Fishman Island, they take a little lunch break. And Frankie, he talks to the crew and reveals information. And the information was that Bartholomew Kuma, who the pacifistas are based off of, God, I'm tired. Based off of, he back when he separated the Straw Hats, he left a message to Rayleigh saying that he was a part of the Revolutionary Army, and the Revolutionary Army is run by Luffy's father, Dragon. So the whole time we thinking Kuma is fucked up and just separating them and whooping their ass. Nah, he was actually helping them escape from the Marines. And he also reveals that he made a deal with the Marines to basically sell himself to the Marines and turn himself into a human weapon, but he had a mission programmed in his head to protect the Thousand Sunny ship until one of the Straw Hats returned. And he did that for 2 years. So Frankie reveals that at the end of the day, Kuma was an ally, but the next time they meet him, he may not be an ally anymore since he's a human weapon. Mm-hmm. And that was a big revelation, if you will, because that's some crazy shit.
That's
You know what
another crumb.
Shout
That's another
out to Oda for just being
Praise Oda.
godlike. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We're talking a lot about Sabaody. I honestly just feel like that was a not exactly a filler, but an intro arc. The welcome back, everyone. Let's see your new look.
We gonna show the
And
growth.
now let's go.
You know what I mean?
They do look amazing.
They look fucking. You saw Usopp? Usopp was at the bar. He
Usopp.
saw Nami come. Wait, first Nami was at the bar. Usopp go to Nami. Talk about, yo, excuse me, shorty, can I buy you a drink?
Fuck that. You see Nami's titties? God damn. Nami's titties. And she pretty much she let Usopp pretty much boat her and shit. They can put her titties all in his face. I'm like, God
We're
damn.
looking at the hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the hair.
Usopp hair.
Nami's hair.
Nami's hair
Crazy,
grew. That
man.
was nice. Robin's hair grew. That's nice. But Usopp
Yes.
That shit's looking
That's
crazy.
shea
got
butter.
the puff.
Shea moisture.
And my man Zoro lost an eye, so he looks even cooler, which I never thought possible. You know what I'm
Found
saying?
a way.
Looks
He
even
found a
cooler.
way.
Came in with more muscles, more six packs.
My man got
All
a
that.
robe. My man fights in a robe, B.
Right.
Like, it don't get cooler than that. So yeah, the Straw Hats are making their way to Fishman Island, and
After they get their boat coated.
yeah,
That-
after the whole coating situation,
Yeah, which is
really-
amazing now that we have to, now that they are above, they went above and beyond to the sky. Now they got to go underwater.
Under the sea.
Under
Good
the
shit.
sea.
Good shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So the Fishman Island arc, this is where you learn a little bit about Arlong and his hatred towards humans and how he got to that point. You know what I'm saying? They meet up with Jinbei, who, Luffy owes his life to. They learn about how Arlong's hate and the fishmen, the hate that fishmen have for humans, it kind of spurred along and brought, what was that villain's name? Who kind of took on the reins of Arlong? I forgot that fake ass shark's name. He was popping mad pills.
Hody.
Hody,
Jones.
Hody, I think, yeah. So, he pretty much was the second coming of Arlong, and, as usual, Luffy and the crew was not having that. They
Right. This
tryna-
arc was dark. I think this
was.
was one of the darkest, deepest arcs because of how deep it went into racism.
Yeah.
Because again, this
Oh,
is
it
a
did.
callback all the way to East Blue. We're sitting there thinking Arlong's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He's trash. He practically enslaved Nami. But getting his backstory really
made
makes you
sense.
think. It doesn't whitewash him. He's not flipped around a good guy anymore.
Nah.
But going into the history that Oda puts into the Fishman Island and that sense of hatred and how all fishmen were so heavily discriminated against.
Mm-hmm.
They were enslaved, which we got in, was that Sabaody? Yeah.
Sabaody?
Like the first time they were there when they were
Yeah.
punching the celestial dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Sabaody, yep.
fishmen
Cameo?
had it bad.
Oh, yeah, they did. They were
Yeah,
niggas.
they did.
They were niggas.
Yeah, pretty much.
They were pretty much niggas.
Right?
Yeah, it was fucked up, man. And you get to learn about Fisher Tiger, who, they reference on what was it, Amazon Lily?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you
they
see
reference
his
him.
whole backstory.
Fisher Tiger, and what was the queen's name? Otohime. Otohime. You know, they were pretty much
Malcolm X and
there.
MLK.
There it is. Shit, you got.
I just want
Which
to
is
be the
pretty
first
dope, man. It's
to
pretty
say
dope.
this. I really, really disliked it. That bitch. She's not my
really?
queen. She's not my queen.
Yeah, she didn't care for that whole all peace and love.
Nah, she went a little too hard and above and beyond with the piece. She seemed like she was ready to sacrifice one of her own just to get peace into. Like, why do you need acceptance?
so?
Yeah, why do you need acceptance from
kinda turned
humans
the
so
other
fucking
cheek.
bad?
I mean, but to say that.
Yeah, she was willing to
usually how
sacrifice.
the
She was willing to
nonviolence
sacrifice.
Yeah,
on her own.
I'm like that's pretty much.
That's just how it goes.
I mean, I'm definitely more Fisher Tiger than Queen Otohime. That's
Yeah,
a fact.
that bitch was crazy.
But you know,
She was wilding. She was
I
wilding.
think it was pretty cool, man. Just seeing, you know, how Arlong came to be, and you know why he made Arlong Park with that design that it had and shit like that. So it was pretty cool, man. It was a pretty cool arc.
Yeah, I actually think that Oda might have even understood your point of view that she was too pacifistic and too nice, because that didn't work out for her. That wasn't the perfect answer in the end. Yeah. Tiger
Odie
had it
took
bad. Tiger didn't end up well because when there was the option to save his life, he said, no, I dislike humans too much. I don't even think my body would accept the blood of the human transfer that I need to stay alive.
That shit hit
So
me.
his side,
That shit hit me.
Yeah.
Malcolm
That-
X
that
side
was-
didn't
that
work,
was-
but
that was
Otohime's
deep.
side was also bad because not only did she end up dead, she passed that same thing on to Shirahoshi, the daughter, the mermaid princess, who looked her mother's murder in the eye and thought, oh, my mom doesn't want me to hate people who hurt her. Therefore, she will stay silent and do nothing.
Dumb bitch.
And exactly, she was a dumb bitch. I cannot all that much like Shirahoshi because she had the option to fix things, and she thought not hating someone meant doing nothing and allowing them to step all over her.
This is why I don't like how you have the most dumbest people with the most absolutely fabulous fucking powers. They waited 100 years for that bitch to come, and here she is with the bullshit. Even Luffy was like, "You're a crybaby. Like,
Yeah.
you stay in this room all day. You're a cry fucking baby."
Yo, I ain't gonna hold
was
you,
the
Patty.
wake-up call.
I'm gonna need you to start doing the sub voices. I'm getting a little. Yo, you make my eye twitch when I hear that dumb Luffy voice. I'm like, oh, that's dumb. Ooh, that's dumb. D-U-B, oh no.
Right, that's exactly the point. Luffy came, he was a wake-up call. He said, get out of that room. Stop accepting him throwing knives at you.
Right.
Explore, fight back.
Let's go.
So he
Out
wasn't
this
the
bitch.
tiger, hate everything, but he also
Right.
wasn't the Otohime, turn the other cheek, let them burn us, stab us, let us die and spill our blood.
She wanted acceptance so bad. Like, my thing is, we experienced Fishman Island, right? We saw how beautiful it was to get to. We saw mermaids. We saw different levels. We saw cities. We saw towns. We saw countries. In my mind, I'm like, you don't want to leave this. Where you want to go? Up there? There's nothing up there that y'all don't have here. Y'all got a
Sunlight.
whole whirlpool. Y'all got so much shit. Y'all got places for people who that can't even breathe underwater. Other fishmen, and it's crazy because there's fishmen that can't breathe underwater, right? And there's places for them to go if they this is basically the best place anybody could be. Why the fuck you want to leave?
No,
For what? For
there
cheese
are
and
greater
crackers?
and wider opportunities to be able to go everywhere.
For what?
There's some nice places on the surface.
Check this out. I'm
food.
moving like
Better
Luffy.
than-
I want to go where I want to go when I
I
want
will
to
go
go.
where you want to go, but don't put everybody in danger just because you want to be accepted by people that
So-
don't want
so
to
you-
fucking like
so you
you. They
think-
don't like you because you look different.
So you
I stay
say
underwater. I stay underwater.
All right,
That's
so
why you ain't Luffy.
all right, so both.
Luffy wouldn't want to. Luffy wouldn't want to be like her. You think Luffy would sit there and sacrifice his people, his friends, just so he could, I don't know, be accepted?
Luffy just
Ain't
want
nowhere.
to. Luffy just want to do what he want to do. A man want to be the freest man in the world. That's it. So if he trying to go above water, below water, wherever, he's with all the dumb
I
shit.
ain't
That's,
staying nowhere.
Fine.
that's
Hey,
why
don't
I
forget,
fucks with Luffy.
as far as I think, maybe it's different, but Fishman Island is one island. It's not like they can explore infinitely. They get this one island, this one underwater city.
Right.
That's
And
it.
also, remember,
But you're right. Your
Columbus-
logic, they shouldn't go anywhere.
I'm not saying they should
ever.
go. All right.
'Cause the
I'm
rest
not
is just
saying they should
wilderness
go
underwater.
anywhere. What I'm saying is that she should make it for herself to venture
Oh, you
out.
talk about Otohime?
Yeah, Otohime shouldn't be
I
sitting
thought
there
you was talking
trying
about
to.
Shirahoshi.
That bitch too. She crazy too. But I'm mostly talking about Oda Hime
Oda Hime
because she
died.
went above and beyond. No, but she died because she went above and beyond trying to make good with people that enslaved her people.
I think it's more. She just want equality for her people.
Yeah, but you don't
think
fucking
it's more
break
that.
bread with the oppressor, my guy. Like,
Yo,
you
but
don't
here's
do
the
that.
thing. You can't exactly survive without making peace with them.
Right,
There's
I get
too
you.
many of
But
them.
she did some shit that made me really be like, bitch, you going too hard now.
But she was
But
seeing
she
mutual
does-
hatred and mutual misunderstandings.
But the shit
between
she
them.
does eventually pays off a little.
A little.
Like
A little.
bit.
I'm
It
not
does pay
dying.
off in the
I'm not
future. In
dying
the
for a
future arc
little.
we about to talk about soon.
All right, let's go.
All right, but let's talk about our favorite moments in this arc. Damn, what would be my favorite moment?
When that bitch died.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Dang.
There you have it from her.
go.
I think one of my favorite moment would probably be the aftermath of the whole battle, and Luffy's losing blood, and Jinbei comes along and has the right blood type to do a blood transplant,
The opposite
transfusion,
of the
whatever
Fisher
you wanna
Tiger
call it.
situation.
Yeah, man. It was just a moment where it's like, man, at the end of the day, we all just people trying to survive, trying to make it. You know what I mean? We're not as different as a lot of people would try to make it seem. It was a beautiful little moment, especially because Jinbei is OD cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So that would probably be my favorite moment of the arc. And my favorite character at that moment, I think Sanji, because he kept catching nosebleeds.
Oh,
And he was
goddammit.
messing with the mermaids. That shit was cool
Sanji
as
is
fuck.
almost dying.
Yeah,
Yo,
it,
right?
it was
It's the
real.
problem.
The aftermath of his 2-year training, man, it was crazy. But go ahead, Patty, talk to. Well, we know your favorite moment. What would be your favorite character in this arc?
You know what? A lot. Who I thought was really smart, even though he's like low key like a devil. The nigga that sneaked on the ship with the sleeves like Ariana Grande.
Is that Vanderdeck?
Oh, Vanderdeck. Yeah, Vanderdeck.
okay.
No, not Vanderdeck. The nigga with the mud
melty
powers.
dude.
The mud
Oh,
power.
yeah.
The nigga that swallowed up all the
He
mermaids.
was such
Nasty.
a
and he was gonna
dickhead.
sell them. He was gonna sell all of them. He just kidnapped
Yeah,
mad.
Mans was a
Caribou. Caribou
dickhead.
is his name.
Caribou.
Yeah, that nigga was slick as fuck.
Yeah.
And remember his name's ladies and gentlemen. Remember that.
It does
Oda
come back.
always recycles his characters. I like saying recycle. He always recycles his characters. My favorite moment was when
That bitch died.
Luffy, that bitch died. That bitch died. That was one. But my favorite moment, actually, low key, no high key, was when Luffy needed a blood transfusion, and Jinbei gave that to
So,
sounds
so the
familiar.
joint I just said.
All right,
Yeah.
like, I feel like we just heard
I guess,
that.
but that's my favorite moment. That was my favorite moment
ain't gonna
because
lie, mine
that
was
made
the one.
everything come.
Dang, same. So all of us loving that.
No,
Yeah,
definitely
loving it.
Mine's is the nosebleeds.
Okay.
Those were my favorite moments. Those were fucking hilarious.
That's clean. That's clean.
I think they
Yeah.
also had like the flashback for Sanji learning like the skywalk.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love that one too.
That was dope.
Like, yo,
What's that
I
shit?
ran till there was nowhere else to run.
Right.
But up.
That was
Yo, you heard how that shit sound? Pew, pew, pew,
Like
pew.
the C-
Although,
like the
again,
CP9 shit.
asterisk, Okama Island was a little sketchy.
Yeah, it was.
Oda messed up with that a bit.
But
I
come
don't think they were
on.
actually gonna do it.
This is
man.
where the
he had to
birthplace
believe.
of Blackfoot Sanji was born. This nigga was amazing. Nigga, pew, pew, in the sky.
that shit was
In
hard.
the sky.
That shit was
Just
hard.
had to run up.
What?
Oh, and lighting himself on fire?
What?
Yeah, he cooked the fuck out of that.
Hell yeah.
What was it? The Kraken? Oh man, he
You know
baked
what?
that man to
I
the
still don't understand why Nami hasn't given up the drugs to that nigga yet. If a nigga climb in the sky, just flying, talk about Nami sweat.
That boy simping.
It's a wrap.
Ain't no girl trying to be with no simp. You know what I'm saying?
And you make fried rice like that? Oh, it's a wrap. We getting married on the shit.
I
Girl
feel like
child.
I feel like the simping thing should get counteracted by the cooking skills.
It should,
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah.
You can
An-
simp at
anime-
me
anime
if you
chicks
come with
be
some of
weird.
those drinks. Like, Nami Swan, I've got a parfait for snack time.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Shit, he makes nice parfaits too.
he does,
does.
man.
Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty much the wrap up of Fishman Island. You know what I mean? A lot of jewels. You learn a little bit about Shirahoshi and the fact that she's
Bitch.
a weapon that
God damn.
they talk about in the phonoglyph, the
Oh,
crypt stones
poneglyphs. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was
So-
another poneglyph underwater there.
that Nika Robin discovered, and it talked about an apology from Joy Boy, and she's like, "Who the hell is Joy Boy? What is this apology about?" And she learns about what the fuck is the weapon that Shirahoshi named after?
Neptune?
Yeah, Neptune.
Neptune, yeah, Neptune. I was about to say Uranus, but yes, wow, yeah. So that was a pretty cool little, pretty cool little saga. And with that, we're gonna move on to the next saga.
What saga is
last
this?
thing.
Talk to me.
And that's simply Luffy's calling war on Big Mom.
Oh yeah, because
we totally forgot.
we
How
forgot about
did I
that.
not?
So here's the thing: Fishman Island had a candy factory. The candy factory was specifically making candy.
Before we, not to cut you off, Queen, but the reason why the candy factory was there and all of that. Now, Big Mom is one of the, I was about to say the Big Four, but the Yonko, one of the most dangerous pirates alongside Whitebeard, who died. Now, after Whitebeard's death, that was one of his territories, and Big Mom agreed to take over if they kept giving her candy, which goes into the candy factory.
Right.
So then, go ahead, Queen.
Right. So now Luffy, who obviously was having a good time, you know, they gave him treasures. You know, they had the big montage, the big
Party
and everything. And then come to find out, right, he ate all the fucking candy. So when they came to collect, so they could bring it back to Big Mom, he said, well, I ate the candy. So Big Mom was like, who the fuck is you? Luffy was like, who the fuck is you? So
pretty much.
Luffy was like, so she was like, this is my territory. This is my people's. Like, what the fuck are you doing? They made the candy for me. He said, you know what? I ate it. But you know what? Here, take this treasure. I ate the candy. It's all right.
Ass.
But when I see
I'ma
you,
come beat that ass.
when I see
literally
you,
what he said.
when
Pretty
I
much.
see you, it's on sight. That's what he said. Luffy said, when I see you, it's on sight. This bitch was like, what? Who is this motherfucker?
So she said, nah, she was like, oh, word? All right, come. She was like, your guard's grandson, right? Come, get some.
That's it. And
He
that's
said, yeah, it's beef.
and that's when we were fully introduced with a sneak peek of Big Mom.
Big Mom, and what's
Big
to come, man.
fucking mom. I couldn't wait. I said, who is this? Who is Big Mom? Who is she?
Yo, didn't she like fucking eat somebody?
She
When
ate
was talking
everybody.
about-
Several people.
She ate several people.
I think she ate
Yes.
somebody during the call. I'm
Yo,
like,
we
oh,
gonna
she
get to
greedy.
that.
She
We gonna
probably
just
did.
eat some people.
She's
We
eating a lot of
gonna
people.
get to that, man.
Yeah.
But,
So where we go after this?
after this
there.
is the Dressrosa's. Yeah.
Ooh, my favorite fucking arc. Dressrosa is amazing.
But
One of the longest
Before we
arcs.
get to that, we gotta talk about Punk
Yeah,
Hazard.
Punk Hazard.
Gotta talk about Punk
Oh
Hazard.
yes, Punk Hazard.
All right,
Yes.
so quick summary. Straw has to get an emergency phone call, and someone is like, "Yo,
Brother.
this guy cut us
Brother.
up. It's hot, but it's cold." They like, "What the fuck?" So they pull up on an island that's 50% hot and 50% cold.
Why?
Oh, Todoroki?
Now
Land of Todoroki. Yes, it is.
that's real.
Brother.
That's real. But yeah, so bottom line, this island, Punk Hazard, was a special island because after the Summit War, Sengoku stepped down as fleet admiral, and they needed to decide who the new admiral was going to be. Now, Akainu, aka Ace's killer, was liked by a lot of the officials, but a lot of the Sengoku recommended Aokiji, the ice dude. So they went to Punk Hazard and they scrapped it out. Now, at the end of the day, Aokiji got his ass whooped. I think he lost some body parts, actually.
Yeah, but they fought for like
And went
10
blind.
days straight. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
They fought for mad days.
They fought for a while, man. And, you know, Akainu got some scars himself. And at that point, Akainu became fleet admiral and Aokiji stepped down from the Marines.
That's right.
So this is the island that they on. They pull up. There's all type of shit going on. They fight a fucking dragon. They meet people who are like half human, half alligator. Like their bodies are all crazy. So they get to the snowy area and they bump into Law. They bump into Law,
Boy, the surgeon of death.
the surgeon of death, and it turns out he became a Shichibukai during the time skip. So he's a boss now. You know what I
But
mean?
he's got plots and plans.
You know what I'm saying? He fucks up Smoker and Tashigi real quick. I mean, makes him look real light. And then does one of the funniest things, which is actually my favorite part of the arc, where he switches the hearts of several of the Straw Hat members. So Saji ends up in Nami's body. Nami ends up in Frankie's body. Frankie ends up in Chopper's body. And Chopper ends up in Saji's body.
Oh, God.
But I don't know how they did it because I was reading the manga, and I still heard their voices talking.
Yeah.
It's so wrong. It's
And my
so
man
weird.
Saji introduces himself as Nami, and you know he had to show off the titties.
That's
Oh
right.
man, I love that moment a lot, man. I really like that moment. But yeah, Punk Hazard, they eventually team up with Law. The Straw Hats team up with Law in order to take down Caesar Clown.
Ooh, but they also meet some friends along the way. For
For
the first time, we all know that One Piece, so a lot of the islands are styled after countries or regions.
very true.
So I'm going to say a Sirt village, that's supposed to be Africa-ish, right? So I think Usopp was supposed to be black. So not very heavily, but a little. I think Frankie is supposed to kind of be American style.
Yeah. He's
Nami
like based
is-
after Ace Ventura, so yeah.
Who has the windmills? Is that Sweden?
Is it Sweden? Shit, that's a good.
Yeah.
They got tulips and windmills, and I think it starts with the D, Dutch?
I'm not sure. You
I don't know.
I don't know,
me.
but they're all various places-esque.
Yeah.
So this is one of the first times, aside from Zoro the samurai, quote-unquote, we actually see some clear Japanese imagery coming out.
With I forgot homie's name.
Kinemon.
Kinemon. There we go.
Foxfire Kinemon.
Foxfire
He was
style.
looking for his
Kinemon.
little son, Momonosuke.
Young Momonosuke, man, and that's where we really get a little more reference to Wano. Aside from when was the last time you mentioned Wano? During like Thriller Bark with the sword and shit.
Yeah.
It's probably like the last time. So yeah, they team up with them as well, and I think they teamed up with Smoker and Tashigi in order to take down Caesar as well.
They had to get off the island.
Yeah. So and their plan was to destroy. What was the machine called?
I think it was a sad.
Yeah,
the sad chemicals.
They destroyed the sad chemicals there. You know what I mean? Which is pretty much starting war with another Shichibukai.
Right. So meanwhile, they've pissed off one Shichibukai. And they decided, there's two more left.
You know what I mean?
Go.
And we already pissed off a Yonko as well, so let's just piss off everybody. We just go fuck with everybody. So
Law's plan is to take down Kaido
yeah, you
by
know what I
taking
mean?
down Joker.
Exactly. Joker is AKA Mr. Doflamingo, one of the freshest motherfuckers I ever seen in the anime.
I mean, yeah.
That pink drip, man. That boy, whew, that coat is something else, man. That coat
The
is
glasses
something
to the
else.
shoes.
That boy, even my man walk, he got the pockets in hand and he's super tall for no reason. Like, he's probably one of the tallest characters in One Piece. But yeah, man, Doflamingo, he's a problem, man. So they pretty much stirring the pot when he never allowed them to open the pot in the first place. And a lot of battles. A lot of people didn't really like this arc. They kind of thought it was like a little bit of a filler.
Wait, do you mean Punk Hazard or the
Yeah,
Dressrosa? Because this
Punk
is kind of the
Hazard.
Dressrosa saga
Yeah, but
and all. So we can just go and kind of look at Punk Hazard and Dressrosa combined.
Combined, yeah.
Memorable people, memorable moments.
yeah, so people didn't like the Punk Hazard part of the Dressrosa saga.
I wasn't a fan.
I thought it was all right.
The body swap was fun, but aside from that, it
you know
took
what
a
it
minute.
was? Luffy and them didn't really have a challenge. They wasn't really being challenged until Dressrosa. I think that's when they really got challenged.
Dressrosa was the main fight. Like,
It was. Again, Punk Hazard was that lead up.
True.
It was the prequel
Very true.
to Dressrosa, but Dressrosa was good.
So we're not going to talk about the drip that is Law?
We already.
We talked about the drip that is
you
Law?
Where you been?
Some things, baby.
I'm just saying.
Miss some
You know?
things.
Like, what happened?
I'm just saying, like, just making sure. Did we talk about the drip that is Law? Because that winter jacket is amazing. I'm still trying to look for that on eBay.
Listen, man.
Shit, that's just
All right, so I didn't ask everybody. What's y'all favorite moments from the Punk Hazard side of Dressrosa? What's y'all favorite moments?
When they left and it was done.
That's a valid answer.
It was a lot of setup. It was a lot of setup. It was a lot of help me find this person, get that, get there. There wasn't a big battle or a big thing leading up to it. It was the stepping stone to get to Dressrosa.
Yeah, it was.
So let's just
the
let's not even waste time. Let's just get to Dressrosa.
now one
I'm
best
pretty
part.
sure we
One
loved
best part of we can all agree in. We finally got to see Doflamingo just come out and laugh.
Oh, with the laugh. He did come through and whip Smoker's ass. He did come through and whip Smoker's ass
He
real
did.
quick.
He did. Just
Yeah,
Looked
man.
on Dressrosa and we saw Aokiji.
Yeah.
First time after the time skip.
You
Right.
farted, cuz? Yeah, man. So, all right. So, why don't we jump right into Dressrosa?
one of the best OPs ever.
Bree said her favorite part is when the shit ended. That's fine.
I'll say Dressrosa. That I started crying in Dressrosa
Dressrosa.
because
Yes.
Kairos, the little one-legged soldier.
Oh
The
man,
other where I want to
Dressrosa
say
was
her name was
goated.
Sugar.
Oh, Sugar.
Yeah.
A bad guy
Powers.
named Sugar working under
Doflamingo.
Doflamingo.
Yeah.
So he was turned people to toys. But when you get turned into a toy, your existence as a person
You don't remember.
gets erased.
Erased.
So there's this dude, this little soldier, who's always fighting and helping to protect this one girl that they meet, and she fights with Luffy. And we're like, okay,
The most
why
aggressive
is this soldier
toy
sticking around her?
I've ever heard. That nigga talk
Right.
mad strong. Damn it.
That's what it was.
Yo,
One-legged, hopping around, but that backstory hurt.
that
Dad
shit
of the
made
motherfucking
me
century.
cry.
What?
Made me cry. But Dressrosa was amazing. First of all, let's talk about Luffy's drip. I'm purchasing that button-down shirt. Shout out to Anime X Anime Sundays, because I saw with that shirt. I was like, yo, they sell that. I found it. If you guys don't know, it's the blue shirt with the red
Pineapples.
sunflower pineapples or
It
sunflowers.
was sunflowers. I think it was
That
sunflowers.
shit is
yeah.
fire.
The
Fire.
disguises
Were
all
terrible.
The Straw Hats try to disguise
Terrible.
themselves, but they do bad.
And then Frankie got pigtails.
Yeah,
I'm
he-
like, what the fuck? Like, nigga.
Frankie was looking weird. Frankie was looking mad weird.
Super.
That's also we meet Fujitora.
Yes.
The new
Third
admiral.
Oh, yes.
One of the newest admirals. Cause
He
there
was
is another one
amazing.
somewhere
That boy
that we haven't met yet.
Shit.
Man, yeah,
Came
man.
through blind.
This is
And then
gambling.
it was a whole lot, man. That whole tournament they had. Can't forget this. Doflamingo does hit up Luffy with a little thing, and he says, "Yo, I know you miss your brother Ace, but I got his power right here. What you gonna do for it, baby?
Yo, he basically said, I got
you
something
gonna
to Dressrosa that you might like, that might interest you.
What you gonna do, baby?" So he sets up a
comes-
tournament in the Coliseum,
For the devil fruit.
and
For the fucking devil fruit.
during the tournament, my man Luffy bumps into his long lost brother Sabo. And
I'm gonna say I
that
don't like
shit-
Sabo. Fuck Sabo. Who's Sabo? I want Ace.
Ace is dead.
Yeah.
But
So
the
Sabo's just
way-
gonna come up, take the fruit. Fuck
Nah.
you.
Oh, God.
First off,
He
didn't
deserved
take the
it.
fruit.
He deserved
asked
it.
Luffy first.
He did.
He definitely
did.
asked Luffy first.
He
And
did.
He
Luffy
asked his
gave
brother's
him
permission, man.
Did you see the
'Cause he knew he didn't
CGI?
deserve it.
Y'all remember the CGI they placed when Luffy saw him and he just cried, his jaw just dropped? He said,
Oh yeah, look, yeah,
The
yeah.
CG, they went bank for that. They did went bank for that.
And honestly, yo, I feel a little bad for Sabo because, yo, to not have the memory that your brother is like about to be executed
Yeah.
until it's over.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, my brother has died. Oh fuck, I have a brother.
Yeah.
Shit,
He
I
screamed,
should have
though.
been there.
He screamed, he blacked out, and then he got up and said, I'm going to the burial. And then it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad.
I don't feel bad for him. Who is he?
Horribly sad.
Who
He
is
can't
he?
just replace Ace.
He doesn't replace.
He does
Ace.
not. Nobody can
I
replace
feel like
Ace.
I think they just introduced him too late for me. I had Ace
I
in
think
my
that-
heart since
that is the dilemma.
Alabasta.
Yeah.
And then you suddenly introduce this new guy.
I think it'd be fine if they ever confirmed, if Oda ever fully confirmed that Ace's tattoo definitely stood for Sabo. Because then at least he was hinted at the whole time, and we just never knew.
Lightly hinted.
Lightly hinted, but still, there's
It's-
a third brother. that
We're
was
talking
always
about Oda. Oda has
there. He ain't
little
telling me
crumbs,
shit.
as Kevin would say, every fucking way. He knows everything. He wrote backwards. Like, he knows what's going to happen before it happens, and he's just putting everything, filling in the pieces.
No, that's it.
It's
I
just-
just don't feel for Sabo.
You know what I don't feel for, Bree?
Yeah.
Your ass disrespecting Sabo. We waited for this moment. We waited for this moment.
Sabo. It
Was
was a
satisfying?
dope. It was a dope. I like
was a
seeing
beautiful
that Sabo was still alive.
That shit was
man. I
awesome.
fucks with
And that
Sabo.
nigga was still kicking ass
Yes, he
before he
is.
ate the devil
Obviously
fruit.
not.
There was nothing
Definitely
more
not
satisfying when the nigga won and ate the devil fruit. He ate that shit like a champ.
Yo, and the funny shit was he was like, "Oh, this shit hot." He was like, "Oh, wait, this all in my mind." Like, it's
Yes.
hot.
That shit was hard.
Yeah,
that shit was
man.
hard.
So the Coliseum joint was hard. Oh, another moment that I really liked, man, when the Straw Hats were separated, but not really separated during this arc. Sanji was with Nami, Chopper.
No, he wasn't. We know where Sanji was. He said bye
That's
and
that.
started chasing tail.
Nah, but I'm talking. He was. What was her name? Violet. I think it was
Viola.
Viola. She
Bobby,
was
come
bad.
on.
She was.
She
Come
was.
She
She
was
was
bad.
a
Saw her
spicy.
tango dancing. She
She was
slapped
a
someone.
spicy
I was like,
Latina.
ooh.
She was
she
all
was-
that
she was
spiciness.
bad.
Every once
All
in a
that.
while, yo, Sanji does some dumb shit, and I'm like, come on, Sanji. But this one, I'm like,
I believe it.
Shorty,
I believe it.
Shorty
Come on.
fell in love with him. Low
She
key.
simped for him. She simped for him.
She
Definitely.
fell in love, but after
that
that,
non-violence to women thing just works.
Yeah,
Some-
that's right. It's like, this nigga respects me.
yo, but after that, you know, he was with Nami, Brooke, I believe Usopp and Chopper, I believe, was the lineup on the boat protecting the Thousand Sunny. And after they was protecting it from one of Doflamingo's subordinates, Big Mom pulls up. So my man Sanji calls Luffy, and he's like, "Yo, Big Mom is here, but I want Captain's orders. Can I fire? Can I retaliate?" And my man Luffy said, "Yeah, go ahead." Sanji was like, "Say less. We sailing ahead. Y'all do what y'all do here. Meet us at."
Wait, Usopp wasn't on there with him because Usopp was with
Usopp
the
was,
Tontatas.
yeah, it was. So it was
We gotta
this
talk about the
Because this is the
Tontatas.
birth of God Usopp.
God Usopp,
God
right?
Usopp.
So it was
right?
just
So
it was
mad.
just Sanji, Nami, Chopper, and Brooke. Who
that sounds
sailed
about
ahead
right.
to it wasn't Wano, it was Zoe, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, we
Zoe.
forgot. Did we
so
skip
do it.
Zoe? We didn't skip Zoe.
No.
Zoe's
Zoe's
after-
up
Zoe's right
next.
after
Zoe's up
Dressrosa.
next. So after they sail off, Luffy and the others is handling business, and you know, like my crew said, it's the birth of God Usopp. You know what I'm saying?
I said one of my favorite parts. I don't know if this was like this in the anime or if it was like this in every
It
other
was
manga. But
better
the
in the
translation
anime.
I was reading, every time those little Tontatas fairies came on screen, the font of the text changed and they only spoke in Uwu.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Usopp
Help us,
Lando.
thank you.
Usopp
Lando.
Yeah.
Luffy Lando.
That was just the
No,
cutest thing. I
not
love those
Luffy.
little Tontatas.
Lucy Lando.
That was
Lucy.
hard, man.
Remember
It was
because he called himself
it was a lot of cool ass shit. It was
the
so much shit
announcer
going on.
of the arena.
Yeah, he was.
My man, aka Jim Ross. That dude,
Nah, he went hard.
he went hard. The nigga was still announcing after.
So,
Hard.
as far as Dressrosa goes, Doflamingo pretty much, I feel, pulled off what Crocodile was trying to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he was running that shit for like how many years? Like 10
Like,
years?
mad
10 years.
Shit like that, man. Yeah.
He came,
He pulled
took
it off.
the
and he
king
did
of
it clean. He did
Dressrosa.
that shit in a night.
Yeah,
It was
Real
like
clean.
one night. Like, he
that's
handled
it.
Real clean.
He
man.
did it. He took over Dressrosa, had the people manipulated, making them think that their king was going crazy.
It was
Took
evil.
over, made one of the biggest warlord drug gun military rings, and was making mad money, mad cake, doing mad illegal shit,
Yo.
smuggling shit, smuggling
All
bodies,
hustling
smuggling
that
guns,
sad.
smuggling.
Yo,
all
can
of
I
that.
say? I just want to say I like how my man's had his power on paper sounds so goddamn done. Like the
Yeah.
power of strings, but my man just make it look so clean.
So clean.
My man just come through like this with the finger.
That's it.
It just start, you know what I mean? I appreciate people who got like some power that seems stupid as fuck, but they just make it look so fire. You
They
know what I
do.
mean?
It's not the devil
That
fruit.
bird
It's what you do with the
Wow,
devil
strong.
fruit. That's what it said.
Wow, strong.
Wow,
yo.
strong.
Because Fujitora is dead. He can't do shit.
Can't do shit. That shit
Nothing.
was splitting up everything. Oh
Right.
my god. Damn, man. And what else did we see, man?
The drip, which is fucking Doflamingo. Dumb hush puppies was
We
fire.
already Queen, we already touched on that.
The shades.
You can't talk on Doflamingo and not
shades.
mention the
Ooh,
style.
birth of the,
The
Pirate
furs?
Alliance, the Straw Hat Armada.
The
Straw Hat
Straw Hat
Armada.
Armada.
Oh,
'Cause,
yes.
oh, who was that guy who was just such a little fanboy for Luffy?
Tony,
And the
my
Barto
man,
Club.
my man's is clean.
Yeah.
My man, he
It's
was,
so
yo,
wild.
them stairs go straight to heaven, yo, in my heart. That nigga is.
Nah, yo, wait, when
My
And their ship.
the shit, it was
Yes,
designed after
the
Luffy.
Alliance.
Yo,
Luffy's
also
like,
go and marry on it.
word.
That
It
was
was,
clean.
yo.
They
man.
did their research. Like,
That was so
Luffy
clean,
didn't
man.
care. Luffy was like, I just want to drink sake. I don't want
Yeah,
y'all to
my
be
man said, yo, I want y'all to live your life. Don't, you just
don't
be
fuck
So we
free.
can do whatever we want?
Yes.
Yeah, do whatever you want. We're going to follow you. No.
No.
He
It's like-
told us to do what we want.
They started toasting
Stop
up. He was
us.
like, nah, I'm not toasting with y'all. He's like, fine, we'll do a toast ourselves.
This nigga just-
that shit
No,
was
Zoro
clean.
was like, hold on, that's sake? Okay, let's do the toast. Let's fucking do the toast. Let's do the toast.
And Luffy's like, yo, you ain't got to do all that, yo. If y'all need some help, yo, just holler at us. We'll pull
Right.
up.
right?
Yo,
That shit was hard. That shit was
It was
hard.
clean. Oh,
It was
and
amazing.
we can't wrap up without talking about Gear 4th. Can't wrap up without talking about the premiere Gear 4th, which at first, when my man transformed, Doflamingo was like, "What the fuck?" He was
yeah.
like, "This shit
Yeah,
looks
about to
stupid as hell."
Yeah.
Till he caught the first few punches,
Yo,
he
right?
was like,
That
"Damn."
first
Yo,
part came
he
through,
said,
we're like,
fuck.
Oh, I get it.
No, Doflamingo really thought he had it. When he had his feet about to stomp out Law and Luffy just put his little foot with the flip flops right under his foot, like, wait, hold up. I need him later. Hold on, what you doing? He said, nigga, I'm gonna fuck you up. He said, wait, hold up. I'm about to. First of all, he fucked up Bellamy. After he fucked up Bellamy,
fuck up Bellamy again.
he really had to fuck up
Had to
Bellamy.
fuck up
Bellamy made
again.
bad choices.
Hold up. The most important part we forgot to talk about was Bellamy went to Skypiea. Bellamy met fucking Luffy in the arena and said, yo, my guy, I will never laugh at you again.
Well, I mean, after
that ass whooping, you better not, nigga. Better shut the fuck up.
Can we talk about one last thing when we haven't
fist
even
still
talked
in his
about
face.
Corazon?
He still got the fist print, right?
We haven't talked about Corazon and Law's past too. We haven't talked about that.
Law's backstory and
Which is also
Doflamingo's
some of that-
backstory.
yeah.
Doflamingo's actually a fucking celestial fucking dragon.
Yo, so
We did not
got a
even
lot
break
of
down to that. Like,
really tough backstories.
yo, it was an amazing backstory. What? That was.
There's Kirish's backstory. Technically,
God.
Doflamingo's backstory is kind of sad.
Yeah, it
Fuck that nigga. That nigga was hard coming out the uterus. That nigga is
That's what
amazing.
I'm saying
This-
they was kids.
Yeah, facts.
They was kids. They literally lived a life of privilege, and their dad
Yes.
made a decision that fucked them.
Right. He didn't prepare
Their
none of
mother
them.
died
Doflamingo
because
was like, wait, we don't have slaves anymore? I don't understand this.
Yo, it's not even so much the slaves. Like for Doflamingo, it's definitely the slaves. But
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
the breaking point is like, yo, our mom died because we're now too poor to afford medicine.
Right.
Like that's a problem, old man.
That is a big
He
problem.
put that dude down.
And wasn't the Celestial that were his parents, one of them was the one who spoke to Otahime?
Was it?
Or am I thinking of someone else?
You might be-
Oh no, you thinking of someone else? Because that's the dude who
At the
appeared up.
Reverie.
That's the dude who appeared at the Reverie.
Oh,
Yeah,
nah,
you
nah.
thinking
That
of-
nigga go
Yeah,
there.
you're right.
When I saw that shit, I said,
Okay, that's coming later.
Yeah.
I was
Actually,
so
girl,
happy.
Yo, but see, that's the thing. Like you're saying, you hated Otahime, but her actions caused that to happen.
Yeah,
Worked.
yeah,
It's
man.
literally
Again,
her
she was the
risking
MLK.
her
Yo,
life-
she had a
That
dream.
bitch.
Yeah, like,
Shorty had a dream.
risked
Not
her
my
life
dream.
for that dude.
Shorty
And guess
had
what?
a
It
dream.
saved her daughter from a life of slavery.
Exactly.
There was nothing anyone could do in that.
All it takes is one seed to go
Oh,
forward.
listen, all Luffy had to do, somebody
Luffy
just had to
wasn't
call
there.
him.
Luffy can't get to Mary
Wrong
White.
name.
Definitely not.
Yes, he could.
Definitely,
If he
Luffy
wanted
is not
to.
even
But,
trying to
but
pull
we're
up
getting
over
ahead.
there.
We're getting ahead. So Dressrosa,
Alright.
any final favorites you want to mention?
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite scenes, man. There was a moment where Law had to fight Fujitora and Doflamingo at the same time. My man Fujitora pulled up and made a whole meteorite appear. My man Law was like, "What the fuck?" And then Doflamingo was tight too because he's like, "You fucking marine dog." He's like, "You almost killed me too."
You know what it is.
That shit. And Law was holding his own for a minute.
Law
he was
is-
holding his own for a
Law
while.
is an
man.
amazing. Somebody made a point in TikTok and said, "Why the fuck Law is the only person in his crew that's that gangster?
Yo,
Everybody else in his crew is just useless."
When your
haven't
boss
seen-
is that
We
gangster,
have
you
not
can
seen
just
them fight.
coast.
Yeah, we haven't seen them fight yet.
have
We
not
see
seen them fight
Beppo
yet.
do some martial arts shit though.
Barely.
Beppo the Biz kind of, you know what I mean? Throw some hands, but yeah, that's definitely one of my favorite
Also,
parts.
the existence of Fujitora starts to show like that the world government is starting to move in a direction against the Chichibukai.
Hey, yep,
Right?
and that's a crumb, that's a
That's
breadcrumb.
Yeah.
So speak on y'all favorite moments from Dressrosa.
Oh, you go, Derby. You go, Derby.
Obviously,
kid.
God Usopp.
Because I love
God
that.
Usopp.
God,
That
Usopp.
yes. Woo, God,
From the moment
Usopp.
he actually takes out Sugar,
Sugar.
to the moment that Harry J like puts him up, like
And he's
half
bad bloody. Yo, he's bad
Like, this,
bloody.
This is our savior.
He said, "Please."
And they said
put
his
me
bounty
down.
5 stars. We like damn.
Word.
And then
Word.
later when he actually gets his bounty, and
That's-
it skyrockets.
Yeah,
Yeah, that man's face was.
What's his bounty at? Like 200K?
probably.
Yeah.
Like 200K?
That nigga regretted everything when
Ridiculous.
Doflamingo got on the mic and said, "Listen, I need you to kill Luffy, Sanji, all them, but the most important nigga you need to kill that fucked up my fucking factory is
Fucked up
God
my whole day.
Usopp."
Fucked up my girl Sugar.
Yo, and
my
he
whole
fucked
day.
her up twice. Remember, he sent that fucking
Yeah.
that
She
book.
got
What was
up?
that? Yeah, I thought it was
her to
gonna
wake
blow. I thought it was gonna blow her up.
Who told you wake up, bitch?
After that, yeah, his bounty, 200 mil.
Oh, there you go. God Usopp.
That's a clean.
I respect Oda for doing that because we got to really see how Usopp can really, really be so strategic. Like, he was scared.
man.
Mind you, Usopp was like, this plan ain't gonna work.
Usopp always
This
scared.
plan ain't gonna work.
Oh, that's what make him gangster, man.
Because
he
he
ain't
know
one of
he's
them-
cautious. I respect a
He ain't one
motherfucker
of
that's
them
cautious.
dudes that's like, yeah, I'm a typical anime shonen protect. Nah, B, I'm
Nah.
shook. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm shook though.
yeah, I'm
So
scared.
guys, I can't go on that island disease.
Yeah,
Yes,
What a disease.
that's
yo,
I got that.
that's funny. Yo, so
That disease, I'm allergic.
Sorry,
I'm
Kanye.
allergic.
that's funny.
That's
Yo,
Oh.
so Pat, you got
Yeah, I
your favorite?
remember the moment
ahead.
that we all found out that fucking Doflamingo, being as great as he is, had fucking hockey at the age of fucking 6.
the when he started wilding after
Yeah, when
was
they
getting
hung
stoned
him
and
from,
shit, right?
they hung that nigga from a building. Him, his father, and his brother. They were gonna burn him alive. They was just gonna strike him with arrows. This
Color
nigga
the
said, I
Supreme
don't care.
King.
I do not care. I want every single. If it was up to me, every single one of you fucking low lives piece of shit would have been dead, gone.
Ain't that when
Dead.
homie with the boogers discovered him too? That's around that
How
time.
that
right?
nigga
He
left?
said, Dolphin, Dolphin. Ugly ass. So that was your favorite moment when,
That was-
when we discovered his color, the
A
Supreme King.
6-year-old. That shit
Yeah.
crazy. And he still had drip. Did he have hush puppies then? I think he had wallabies.
Nah, he had the sunglasses though. He definitely
did
had
have
the sunglasses.
Yeah, he had the
He had the
While they were
shades.
trying to execute him, he still had
Yeah.
the shades.
My man was about to die in style.
Oh, and we can't forget that his brother did kind of help raise and cure Law.
No, he did. He absolutely did.
That
really.
shit was
Oh,
unbelievable. The nigga couldn't smile for nothing. The nigga showed him love. Law
That's crazy.
hurt him. And he said, Law said, why you didn't tell Doflamingo I fucking pierced your heart or whatever? He said, because whatever you did to me, I know you feel 10 times worse.
Yo, and on top of that, Corazon, whole time when he grew up, he actually became a Marine and was working undercover to try to stop his brother.
Yes.
So it gets deep, man. It gets deep,
does.
man. Watch
Everything's
some
coming
fucking One
together.
Piece if you
Yo.
ain't watching it or reading
Yes.
it. Get on it. But go ahead, Bree. Talk about your favorite moment from Dressrosa.
Man, y'all kind of said it all.
Said it all right.
Yeah, figure out the Thunder Soldier, the one-legged little soldier, and the
that was rough,
backstory
man.
with that, and his always looking after his daughter. Oh,
Yeah.
And, yo, what fucked me up was when the moms was dying. And she was like, yo, I don't know who you are, but please go take care of
I'm
my
my
daughter. He's
daughter.
like, yo, I'm your husband. He's like,
Yeah.
wait, it's me.
That shit
She
hurt.
ain't
That shit
She ain't
hurt.
remember shit. I was like, fuck.
And the nigga
What a
came
fucked
back.
up
The nigga
power.
that killed
Yeah, fucked up.
the
power,
wife
man.
came back and wanted to kill the daughter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Just Roast is packed with a lot, man.
It's
definitely,
that's amazing.
definitely watch it.
It's one of the longest arcs in One Piece.
I think it's one of the best too.
It's the
Oh,
best, to
easily
be
with
honest.
that, you know
And
what
the
I mean?
OP slap all day long.
OP
I could listen.
slap,
The
man.
OP is amazing. One of the best OPs that none of y'all talk
I
about.
don't lie. The next saga we're about to get into is kind of really good too.
All right, so
What
talk,
saga?
talk about it, man. What's the saga,
So
man?
we enter into Four Emperor sagas, which starts off with
Which
Zelf.
is the
Starts
current
off with
one.
Silvermine, but
Yes.
that's a filler arc. We
That's
can stop
definitely
that.
filler.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
we're
skip-
definitely
we can
not.
skip that.
we're not
See,
talking
we
about
don't do that filler life.
Yeah,
over
I mean,
here.
I watched it. It was fun.
I watched it. I watched it.
Like,
Silver
we don't
Mine
do
was,
20
yeah.
episodes, it was fun. But yeah,
We can get to.
get
So what's the
into
next one?
Zoe,
Zoe. Yeah,
right?
talk about Zoe, man.
so
Yo, we didn't even
finish
wait.
up in Dressrosa.
We didn't even
Yeah,
talk
we
about
pretty much-
Momo. We met Momo. Did we talk about Momo?
we talked about Momo a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry, Queen. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's fine. Momo's not really all that important until Wano.
Yeah, true. Very
No,
true.
not that important.
Every single character in One Piece is important.
Bree look like she over that little nigga Momo.
Yeah, because he still hasn't.
Oh my god.
I like
man.
Momo's sister better than Momo.
I mean,
Oh, absolutely,
Ooh.
absolutely.
But
We gonna get to
in
that.
Sister's
Yeah,
defense,
she a baddie too.
She has had 20 years to grow up.
She's the only female that said she could sleep with
Yo,
Zoro. Sorry.
Yeah, pause. We'll get there.
Because I like that.
She said pause. She
I like.
said
I like that.
pause. She said pause.
I like that part.
So,
So we get to Zoe.
land of the furries.
That's
Hey.
literally what it is.
100%. Yeah,
You sound like your
I
typical
want to
furry,
say it. Yeah. Yo, this is land of the hardest furries.
Word.
Yo,
They bad.
Aren't you?
happily.
Mad Garchu. My man Saji's like Garchu Chew.
He passed all the niggas. He went straight to the female.
Yo, they was like Saji, you want a Garchu too? He's like, get the fuck out of here. But go ahead,
who had
talk
the
about
worst with the Garchu situation is fucking Brooke.
Oh my god.
Yo, the dog people are like, yo,
Trying to
Brooke, we
feast
got
all
a
up on that
Garchu.
They was trying to feast all up on that man. Yeah.
Yo, for real. That shit was
But
hilarious.
yeah, nah. So we get to Zoe. We follow Luffy and the crew from Dressrosa finally catching up to Zoe. By the time they get there, they hear Sanji got. Not really dead, but he got taken.
God take him, man.
Right? Claiming that, yo, I'm leaving the crew.
Yeah,
Obviously, as we know, Luffy, he ain't say that shit
to me, nigga. So I'm pulling up, man.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That is it.
No, he tells me that shit.
I ain't
My
hearing it.
face, to my face.
So Luffy leaves Zoe. He leaves.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Okay,
So we
okay.
find out like what happened on Zoe before.
Oh yeah, I almost skipped that.
The
whole
whole
shit. Yeah,
fucking
I'm wildin'.
massacre.
Yo,
the whole
so-
fucking massacre.
Kaido and his crew are searching for some samurai. As you well know, Kinemon and Kanjuro. We haven't spoken about Kanjuro, but Kanjuro's with us. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Yes.
another samurai.
he
Whatever,
paid
whatever.
him.
Yeah.
Quick question: has One Piece ever referred to Zoro as a samurai?
No.
So with the introduction
Nah, just a
introduction of
swordsman.
them,
Just
it's
a
like, oh
swordsman.
shoot, he was never a samurai to begin with.
Yeah.
Ronin.
Only the English opener said he's like a samurai.
And I like
But I
why
would not
Nami's
be
not shy.
Yo, but I would not be shocked if he's originally from Wano.
And I got a theory about that, which I'll probably touch on in the future. But
Hey, and Sanji gets a backstory. Why can't Zoro?
yeah, and I feel like
backstory.
I feel like they're gonna touch more on
Here's the
that.
thing.
I
like,
will.
Zoro just same like with Sanji. Sanji just kind of pops up out of nowhere on Zeph's ship before they get shipwrecked, and then we hear his backstory, which we're gonna get into.
Yeah. But
Zoro
go
just
ahead.
shows up at a dojo.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened before that. So.
We don't know where he from for real.
Nah,
So
we don't.
So
And he fit in Wano. Like he walked like he been here before.
exactly.
yeah, man. So, but go ahead though. Talk about
So-
Kaido washing it. Well, Kaido's subordinate.
Yeah, so kind of subordinate Jack shows up and is like, yo, I'm looking for a samurai or a ninja named Raizo. I have good intel that he hit
He is not
Every-
here.
single mink on Zoe is like,
You
never
don't
heard
know
of
who
him.
you're talking about.
He said, "Yo, you could take our life right now. He not
Yo,
here." Jack
they
said,
fought-
"All right."
They fought 5 days straight,
Yep.
day and night.
On top of that,
Yo,
if y'all don't know,
whooping
Zoe is an
ass.
elephant.
Yeah.
It's a giant fucking elephant
Yeah,
that
Jack
has
get tired
these
of
minks
that
on
bullshit
top.
and just
Yes.
gasses them.
Yes.
Got
And
tired.
then obviously wins and starts to crucify and torture again every single fucking citizen of Zoe.
Yeah.
And again, they all say, "Don't know him.
They don't
Right.
know
Never
shit.
heard of Raizo.
They don't
Not
know
once in my
shit.
life."
I mean, when Sanji and them got there, they helped heal him, and
That shit made me
Chopper
sad.
Chopper
too.
did his doctoring thing,
Yeah, you know,
and
they
then
patch him up.
you know what I mean. Then
Everybody
when
else gets there.
Yeah.
Eventually, Kinemon and Kanjuro get there. They look the Minx in the eye and they say, "Yo, we're looking for this dude named Raizo."
Minx was like,
Yo, Straw Hats is like, "Yo, there's nobody here by that name." You
"Yeah,
ain't
they
smell the
was
torture?"
bad shook." They was like, "Yo, don't say that, don't say that."
As a
that,
matter
man,
of
they
fact,
hurt.
I think they said, "Do not mention samurai
Yeah,
to these
but
people."
They didn't say it to the samurai that got there yet.
Yeah,
Nah,
They
yeah,
the
just
key.
pulled up because they were on that shitty cat.
yeah.
Wait, don't call that cat shitty. And it wasn't a cat; it was a dragon.
Shitty cat.
It was a shitty
It was
fucking
a
cat.
dragon named Ryonosuke, and you
No.
will respect him.
No, it was a
Nah,
cat.
She's
She's so Robin.
No.
She's so Robin, yo.
Nah.
Robin was in love with that little
Anyway,
motherfucker.
yo,
He also
Kinemon,
had
you
best
got
character
it.
on
You're
it.
so
It was a
cute.
little dragon. They rode all the way up, and it was failing down to cheer on. You
That's
can do it.
funny.
Believe in yourself. Don't
Yeah.
slip.
yo, Kinemon and Kanjuro get out to the fucking Minx and they're like, "Yo, we're looking for Raizo. Where he at?" And immediately, all the Minx are like, "Oh yeah, we'll take you right to him."
Yeah.
Yo, the whole fucking
Everybody stopped. Everybody was like, "Yo, you
Look,
got your
Usopp-
ass bust."
Usopp, my
People
man Usopp
died.
started crying and was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, y'all really almost lost y'all life just
Yo,
for this."
The leaders lost
said, yeah,
limbs
but-
for this.
Right.
He was like,
You know
"Yo,
what they said?
the leader
Just get glitches.
Because we're friends.
stitches get stitches."
Yeah, that's it. Glitches get stitches.
Yo, but they had the stitches. Yo, you know my stance on this.
Stitches already.
Yo, but the leaders, man, they was like, "Yo, we apologize for lying, but yo, we've been friends with Wano for centuries,
That's
man.
it.
We don't sell our friends out over here."
That's it.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
we've been
Luffy
friends.
language. He like, "Yeah, I'm with you. I don't sell my friends out either, man."
No, and it was so wild. But yeah,
Yeah,
so we
man.
talked to Raizo. Obviously, they go. Luffy's like, "Yo, I still gotta go get my cook. You know, I ain't about to eat trash food." Obviously, so they split up.
Yeah, because
Some
Sanji
people gotta
leaves.
go to
yeah.
Whole Cake because it turns out Big Mom took Sanji.
Kiki.
Big Mom took
And the
Sanji.
rest head
Yeah.
off to Wano. So
Got
we
to.
head off to Whole Cake.
Okay, man.
Right. But they made a plan that after they get the cook, everybody's going to go
Meet up on
Wano. Specifically because, why? Because Kaido's there. Why is Kaido there? Kaido just running Wano just because. So
get to Whole Cake. Who want to take over for Whole Cake?
Ooh.
Wait, guys, we don't need to just summarize everything that happens every
Like how I
arc.
don't.
We gotta go for the highlights, the best parts.
Talk
Whole
about
Cake
it.
Island, the cake.
The cake.
That's
No,
the highlight.
no,
I'm
pudding.
skipping to the end.
Pudding.
No, Pudding's my best girl. She is my best bitch.
I like
I
pudding.
liked her at first. Then she
like-
was evil.
She's on
Then I
fire
liked her
tonight.
more. She got a split personality. Pudding.
Yeah, she doesn't have
That
a-
three-eyed Wonder Woman is the only person I will ever allow Sanji to marry.
Yo, you saw the way Sanji removed the veil, and that's where Pudding was supposed to shoot her, and he said, "You're so beautiful."
Beautiful
And then she said, "Huh, Nani? Oh, Nande,
Oh yeah, we're skipping that. But Sanji's got to get married because
Yo, what you
apparently
about to
he's
do?
really famous.
I did the Nani.
But yeah, nah. Pudding, best girl, and that cake. Tell me you didn't want cake.
I wanted that
After-
cake. I wanted that cake.
That cake was beast, man. And
It took 8 hours to make what the cake that big should have took them at least 2 weeks. Sanji said, "No, we're gonna improvise. We're gonna beat the shit out of these egg whites. We're gonna make a souffle. We're gonna make this this whole chiffon frosting, everything. We're gonna lace this cake." And I love the fact that fucking Pudding simped over Sanji the whole entire time.
I mean,
She just
saw how
fainted
he
every
was
time.
cooking.
Yo,
saw that man was cooking, man.
Other cooks were like dying while they were trying to make that food.
Yeah.
Like they were fainting because it smelled too sweet.
it was too incredible. And he just kept on giving her words of encouragement. He said, "Yo, don't worry, we'll finish the cake. You're doing a great job, Pudding."
Yo, man, listen. Sanji's that guy, man.
Yo,
Sanji's that
Sanji
guy.
is
family, the Power
fucking
Rangers.
amazing.
Sanji is the
Yo,
Power Ranger.
Sanji is a Power Ranger. Yes, he is. I didn't even know this motherfucker
He's
had
definitely-
siblings. His backstory is fucking crazy.
He's the Black Ranger. Now that I'm
Oh
thinking
my
about
God.
that shit.
Nah, he's the Yellow
that's
Ranger.
clean.
He's
Nah,
the
he's
Yellow
black.
He's Black Ranger.
He's a Black
Stuff
Ranger.
black. Yeah, stuff
Yeah.
black.
Black?
That's
Ooh.
clean.
Yeah, Black Sanji.
But
Black
Sanji's sister definitely was super
Yo,
bad.
Ray,
Yeah.
oh my god.
She was
What?
definitely OP.
That 6'6" on the legs, man.
Oh,
does
the
something
first
to me.
female to ever kiss Luffy.
Bo's gonna be pissed.
But wait, hold up, Boa. Guess you saw that joke?
Oh yeah. I seen that joint.
That shit is hilarious.
Yo, yeah, nah, she definitely had to save Luffy for some poison.
did.
Luffy was just doing dumb shit as usual.
Yeah,
And saved
eating
him.
the fish where
Poisonous fish.
and Zanji left instructions:
Sanji
do not
wasn't
eat
there.
the skin. Do not eat the skin.
Hey, you know none of them could come.
But he did a good job. Nami did a good job.
Sanji's backstory with his sister and his brothers. Oh man, it's
Amazing.
so tragic, man.
Amazing.
I would actually say one of my, I can't even say favorite, but it was just a real
it was a crazy
strong
backstory.
moment.
Yeah.
It was especially because all the way through, his family didn't apologize. It's like, why do we need to? No, but here, this is yours.
And
You're
it's
good, we're solid.
it's so crazy
Yeah, no
because
feelings on this.
the pops like Sanji threatened to like run and escape, and go aboard another ship. And he said, "Yeah, go ahead." But the pops was like, "Yo, as your father, do me one favor. Don't tell anybody you related to me." I said, I'm like, wow.
That shit hurt. You know what hurt even more? The way Sanji cried his eyes out when he heard his father say that. Like, they really
he still
booked
kinda
a kid
wanted it.
of a voice actor. They really picked the kid. Because that cry was serious. I don't remember crying like that since my mom told me I can't have another bowl of Captain Crunch with the berries. That's a serious fucking cry.
But Sanji's backstory wasn't the only one that we learned of on Whole Cake. We
Yeah,
also
yeah.
got Big Moms.
Oh, yeah.
Charlotte
Which was
Linlin.
also semi-tragic
And low key, what? Not yet.
until she ate her family.
Cannibalism, cannibalism, exorcism,
They never confirm it, but we know.
whole lot of cannibalism.
Because they ain't there no more.
Yo.
She was eating.
They just prove on her backstory that Big Mom not playing when she was asking for that wedding cake. You
Yeah.
better give up that cake.
They made that clear when you get to Whole Cake. And Jinbei there, she's flipping out about the croaking
Yup.
bush.
And you
She like murders one of
damn,
her
you
kids.
mentioned. I'm gonna get to that in a second, but
She murders one of her kids.
and that was one of the dope things about this arc was that they showed even though the Straw Hats trained up, yo, there's still enemies out there they not ready for. They spent a majority of the arc running from Big Mom.
Oda did a great job with the power cap. This isn't Dragon Ball Z. You can't just
not.
charge up and beat whoever.
And I love
They said
that.
from the start, this person, that's God tier. You can't get to that.
Well,
I
that's
love
part
that.
of being
I love
a
that he
great
does that.
hero. You got to know your fucking limits. You can't just sit there and be like, okay, I'm going to just Goku up every fucking time. No, nigga.
That's what separate One Piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
the power levels
realistic.
of One Piece are exactly realistic, but they're not really like power levels.
Yeah, it's just
because,
like
for example, Fujitora couldn't do anything against Birdcage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he's technically an admiral. He's supposed to be above Chichibukai.
yeah. Well, I don't even know. Are they? Because they like
that's the thing.
it's so crazy.
they're
Yeah,
technically
you can't really
supposed to be
judge.
above,
You can't
but
really
you
judge.
can't
Yeah,
judge it. Like, it's based on timing. It's based on power. It's based
Mm-hmm.
on strategy. Like, you can just catch somebody off
it's a
guard.
wonderful
True.
world.
For
of-
example, flashing back, Luffy should not have been able to beat Enel.
oh yeah, true
It's
indeed.
literally the power just were different.
Yeah.
And Luffy was dumb enough to get past Haki.
Yeah.
Like, it's that simple. That's how
That's
it
true,
worked.
man.
That was.
Yeah, it was a great. Whole Cake Island is a great arc, man. It's
was.
a whole lot
Taking
jam
off
packed in
Crocodile,
it.
Where
figured out that water works.
The water work.
That's it.
Yeah, man.
Water and blood worked. That's how
Yes.
he was
That's
able
it,
to pull
man.
it
Yes.
Yeah, man.
off. He
But yeah,
lost like 3 times.
We saw how grimy Big Mom could get. She got like how many children? 97 or 87
her
children?
whole
So many.
crew
And she's
was
willing
made
to
out of her.
sacrifice every single
But
child.
that's real though. That you don't trust people so much that you like my whole crew's just gonna be my kids. That's gangster.
No,
Okay.
no, it's not that she don't trust people. She always wanted a family.
Nah, she don't trust. She said it. She's like, yo, I
Ever
only
since as a
trust my
kid.
kids, even
The-
though some of them she willing to eat.
True,
She
but
like-
she even said that like you could tell from her backstory. All she wanted was kids,
And
like, all
she
wanted was a
used
family.
them for positions of power, political
Exactly.
marriages, all type of.
She
Man,
had
Big
this
Mom
weird
is a
thing.
beast, man.
She had this weird thing where she liked to collect
Rare
Different-
creatures, yeah,
rare
yeah.
creatures.
She tried to collect
different
Brooke.
races.
Nah, I think she has like this whole thing of wanting to create a paradise where everyone can live together.
Yeah, yeah.
But obviously, she wants to eat, and that's really what drives her.
Yeah, that's a
Pretty much.
fact, man.
Food.
Pretty
I appreciate
much.
for a moment that Luffy grew back a tooth by drinking milk.
Yo, yeah, I
Same
think
for Brooke. Brooke
Brooke
healed his
heals up by
skull.
milk.
Like, I just need some milk. I'm good.
Big
That's
Mom
all
got
it
fat
That was
again
it.
by the time she got
I was
Toronto.
sad. I was
She was
sad.
skinny as a twig when they left.
that
She
was
was.
dope, man.
She was
She ate a few kids.
starving.
She ate a few kids. She did.
Oh, but I think it was Bree or Derby who touched on the fact that Jinbei is in this arc. He pops back up, and he brought my favorite moment. This definitely my favorite moment in this arc. man.
that was gonna be my favorite.
No, let's talk about.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, my man Jinbei pulls up on Big Mom, pulls out the sake cup, and says, "Yo, I'm leaving." So Shorty was like, "Stay or life?" My
Yeah.
man said, "Life." So she tried to take years off my man lifespan. Nothing was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, of course nothing's happening. I want to be the crewmate of the future Pirate King. You think I'll be scared of a Yonko? Yo.
Yo.
My man Chopper was like, Jinbei's so cool. I'm like, yo.
Such a fucking lie.
That
Yo,
shit
he's
was
such a
that
boss.
shit was amazing. That
out.
shit was amazing.
Jinbei. Yeah, that Jinbei Robin team up. I need it. But that's my favorite part.
So,
Yo, everybody,
We'll get to Wano, but yeah.
everybody
we get-
looked at
yeah.
Jinbei was like, yo, he's really gonna be a part of us.
He's
Like, this
such
is
a
amazing. He's so fucking
I ain't gonna
cool.
lie. At the end of this arc, there was a little bit of a worry that he might have been dead.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we all thought that. We all thought that. We all
Yeah,
thought
Man
that.
said I gotta stay for my former crew. My man Luffy said, "Yo, make sure you come to Wano."
He said, just make sure
I'll
you
be
come
a
back
captain
alive.
now.
Make sure you
Your
come back
orders.
alive.
That's so.
He
Your
said, yeah, I'll
orders
be
is to
there.
Meet me at Wano.
But
Yeah.
you know what I could appreciate? I didn't know how much they needed Jinbei on the ship until he steered the ship as
What?
the helmsman.
That nigga's
It's like, we
amazing.
can just ride inside. It's like,
He
I
made-
thought Nami could handle it, and I was like,
Nah.
I got this.
And
He
who
knows
would
the
have thought?
basic direction.
Nah,
Who would have thought?
Jinbei made that ship his bitch. This nigga controlled
The
the
ship,
fucking
the
seas.
water, the ocean.
And that's
Everything.
it's funny you bring that up because I was like, yo, what would Jinbei's position be? Helmsman.
Perfect.
I'm like,
Perfect.
that's so
So we
fire.
make up
Perfect.
positions all the time.
Yo,
Boy,
you know-
Brooke is the musician.
Yeah. Even though low key, this nigga was so nice that he got fucking pieces written down. No, he got the whole pana,
Poneglyph.
Oh yeah, he did the rub of the
Yes.
poneglyph.
We forgot about
And he hit it in his skull.
MVP moment.
Yes,
MVP.
that was his
Brooke,
moment.
Brooke also stood up to Big Mom. Like, yo,
Yes,
like,
he broke the picture of
Man
her
said,
mother.
yo, let's
He
go.
broke the picture. He made 2 moments. Brooke shined.
yo,
Brooke did shine.
He would have really shot if he had some skin, but he
Damn.
but he didn't.
but also, I really love Brooke's moment where he was captured and just went to sleep anyway.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
that's a Brooke thing
Now
to
he
do.
smacked the shit
That's
out of that
that's
motherfucker when
a
he
Brooke
came
thing
through.
to do, man. That's
Yeah.
a Brooke
Appreciate
thing
though
to
that
do.
one was not Wano. Cake Island is one of the first times the Straw Hats act like pirates and do something evil. Like other times, like yeah, let's help free this country. This time's like yeah, let's kill this bitch.
Yeah,
we're,
pretty
team up
much.
here, we're gonna kill y'all.
Yeah,
Oh.
Pretty
yo,
much.
yeah, they teamed up with
Nah.
Gang Benji.
Specifically
Yeah.
kill her.
One of
Pretty
the
much.
greatest, like, it's just like a still shot. That still shot where they're all meeting in Gang Bege's house and they all just showered.
Yeah.
And they're rocking all the mafioso clothes. And it's
Yes.
just that.
Oh man, Luffy
That was
put the
nice.
mafia hat on the straw hat. Yo, Luffy
Yeah,
be swagging
over the hat.
crazy.
Over the
man.
hat. He wore black and red.
It's the swag of anybody
The
in that room.
swag,
Yeah.
man.
Like,
Yo,
what?
so all right. So what's y'all moments, man? What's y'all favorite
All right,
moments?
my
from Whole
moment
Cake, man?
is when Pudding goes in the alley with Sanji, and she goes and she kisses him. She realized how great of a person Sanji is, and then was sad. This nigga literally does not remember the kiss.
She
Why?
took the memory.
She took the memory away from him,
Damn.
and she has to live with that. So that shit was like, because that shit was golden. That was a memory right there. That was like, damn, this bitch is deep. Because she realized if she doesn't keep it, I think she took the memory away because I know for a fact if Sanji had that memory, he would have lost focus on what was important in that mission, and that was to get what were they supposed to get? Momo?
The cake.
No, they already got the cake. They
were
were supposed to get
delivering the
they were supposed to get the cake onto that ship of not Lola,
Gang Benji. Yeah.
Gang Ben-
Not
yes.
Lola, but I forgot what her
She
sister's name.
right?
She from-
And they were supposed to grab Luffy because Luffy was supposed to come out the mirrors.
Yeah.
As
Ooh,
soon as
that
they
dog
grab
tooth fight
Luffy,
was good.
Yeah.
really, really.
Soon
good.
as they grab
New
Luffy-
form of Gear 4 right there.
Actually, even better. Dogtooth was my favorite villain because he was looking at Luffy and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up because you keep beating up my sisters."
Man.
Like, stop hitting my sisters.
And he did keep kidnapping that one chick who could enter the
But
mirror
she,
world.
She kept entering mirrors and fucking with us, so we had to capture her so we could move around.
Oh, we
But
forgot
also,
one of the
but when
grimiest
Luffy got
villains,
hurt
too.
because one of his other sisters was like attacking Jesus. He was like, "Nah, you back off." He stabbed himself. And said, okay, we're even.
Yeah.
You ready to start this again?
Respectable man right there.
Dogtooth.
Dog tooth.
Yeah,
All right,
that was a deep memory.
what would be your
Derby?
favorite moment, Derby?
For Whole Cake.
Whole cake.
Shit, obviously there was that scene.
That Jinbei shit, right? That shit was just so
That shit
fun.
was
But
hard.
I'm
That
talking
shit was
about
hard.
the mafia scene where they're just
Oh, that's
Yeah.
It was both. It was both.
They were supposed to sit there and make an alliance, and Luffy was like, "I don't
It was
fucking
boss.
like you."
It was boss,
Yo,
man.
but I also like that scene where Sanji's dad finally realized how fucked up his family.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yo, we're about to die,
And
and
they
all
was-
his sons are just like, well, they got us.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh, well, man.
That was a good one.
And he was like, wait, why are they not trying to do nothing? Like, we got caught.
Yo, that was
Yeah,
a
that's-
satisfying moment because that motherfucker cried like a bitch because he
Yeah,
was
I
like,
loved
he
it.
realized
Oh,
that all the
yes.
shit that he worked for, putting his children through all that, injecting them with shit that he wasn't supposed to, got his wife killed, all this shit. Abandoned his son just so he could sit in the table and be killed
The brothers
and be
are
taken
the-
advantage
The
of.
brothers was
Why
like,
does
yo, he was
brothers
like, yo, we
laugh?
stuck.
Oh,
We
well.
supposed to do.
Yeah,
Like,
oh
we
well.
dead.
This nigga
That
cried,
guy-
and they was taking
oh,
pictures
well.
on him like World Star.
That shit
Remember
was
that?
funny.
Remember that nigga
They
that was
definitely
like,
had that bird too.
yeah, the
Morgan.
bird that was taking pictures. Yeah, he was like World Star. I was like,
That's
got
funny.
him. That felt
That was
so
that
satisfying.
was a really good
That
moment.
was such
So
a
good,
scene.
so good.
Like, oh,
That was a really
I
good
didn't
moment.
like
Fucking
the fact
bitch
that
ass
Sanji
dad.
came back to save them,
A
but
bitch
whatever.
ass father.
Yeah, all right. So, Bree, what would be your favorite moment from Whole Cake? And we'll move on to Reverie after that.
Definitely the Dogtooth fight.
The Dogtooth fight was good, man. We saw a new form of Gear 4, Snake
Yeah.
Man, which was pretty fire.
Luffy learned to use his observation.
Observation hockey, yeah. He leveled it up a bit while fighting Dogtooth. That was a good fight. That was a really, really good fight. Beautifully animated too, man. Yeah, Whole Cake Island, man. Y'all did y'all thing on that one, Oda. God, you did your thing, bro. All right, so we'll we'll just quickly go over Reverie because Reverie was pretty short. It was just some key moments that we touched on. We should touch on it.
Ooh, can I say I
ahead,
love
talk
the
about it.
fact that the princesses got together.
Yeah.
That I was
Including
rescued
Kobe.
by because we had Vivi there, we had Shirahoshi, we had what's the Tontata princess's name?
Mancherry.
Manchuri.
Yeah, she
and they
was
just
there
had
too.
like, you know Luffy? What? You know Luffy?
Yeah.
I like Luffy too.
And Kobe popped up like, yo,
That
I
was
fuck
nice.
with Luffy. They was like, yo, you want to see my Luffy? He's like,
Yeah.
she's like, he's my enemy, but
Yeah,
Just a
that
little
was
bit.
funny. Everybody
little
had
bit.
one connection and one connection only.
that
That
was
Luffy
good.
affected their lives in such a significant
Watching
way.
Garp walk around like a boss.
like a
Yeah,
like your kings are telling him to do shit. He's like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
man,
I'm
yeah.
gonna eat these chips right now. Right? That's what I'm doing.
That empty throne was scary.
Yeah.
And the person who came down was like,
Till it
who
wasn't
the hell
empty.
are you?
And then we also got a little glimpse of the third admiral. What was his name? Green Bull, I think.
I don't even know.
Green
man.
Bull.
I ain't-
All I know is homie was fasting for a couple years, not
Yeah.
eating nothing, and homie just laughing in the shadows and shit. I'm like, oh, this nigga crazy. You know? Like,
that's gonna be
damn.
fun to see.
I
Like,
can't wait to see what his
actual
ability is.
reveal.
but we got a chance to see who really runs the government. 5 old wrinkly ass white men.
5 Elder Stars.
Wow, what a
Well,
shock.
not necessarily.
What a shock, right?
Hold on, not necessarily true. Probably. But not necessarily true because somebody does sit atop the empty throne. You just don't know who that
You
is.
don't know, man. And we did see a glimpse of Shanks just pulling up on him.
Right?
Shanks just, what's good with Shanks just pulling up on everybody? Yo, Shanks is with
James
all the
just can do
shit.
that.
He pulls up on, he'll pull up on the Summit Wall. He'll pull up on Whitebeard like it's nothing. He
Shanks
pulling
can
up
just
on the
do
5
whatever
Elder
the
Star.
fuck
Yo,
he wants.
he's a monster, man.
With the Reverie, do you feel like One Piece is starting to reach its final stretch? Because so much
Never.
is coming together and collapsing.
Never.
Honestly,
All
Never.
the secrets are coming
I-
out, the
I
feel like
stories.
We
I
don't
feel
know,
like we're
boy.
gonna get one more time skip, and then we're gonna get into
think
Yeah.
that one more time. Steve?
You know what? If Oda wanted to, he could really drag this out for another 10 years.
I
if he
think
wanted
I
to.
think that we are, but
he died.
I think the rate at which he's tying things together though is really showing that
Exactly.
we're
It's like
getting-
popcorn going off. At first we had a kernel, maybe 2, but now it's pop, pop, pop. So many people.
It's
coming.
not
Yeah.
breadcrumbs no more. All of that shit is coming together, forming fat ass loaves of bread. It's crazy.
It is.
It's crazy how he's doing it, man. But yeah, the bottom line, the quick gist of the Reverie is, they had a meeting. The royalty of the world had a meeting and decided,
Wappo got back into royalty, so that's cool.
yo, which was mad weird.
Yeah, he made a toy company and just made mad
Oh,
bread.
yeah, man. So that happened, but I don't think in the Reverie they actually announced what the final decision was. I don't think
they
they
did.
actually they did.
Oh,
announce it?
in the anime now.
Yeah, the anime they didn't reveal it. In the manga they definitely did, but we're gonna touch on that in the next arc. The final arc that
Yeah, we
One
might
Piece
jump
is up
to
to
that
right
early.
now. Wano, the land of the samurai, the land of my OG Kaido. You know what I mean? The
I
big
love
boss
how they're
dog.
framing it with
The
the whole like
land.
Act 1.
And it's like a play.
That's nice.
It's like a play.
Yeah.
It's real beautiful.
You
It's real
just see-
beautiful.
Ding, 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 ding.
And the art style change.
The art style was
the art
beautiful.
Even the way people are drawn.
Yo, what's so
The
funny?
animation is top tier. now.
Chris,
It's-
Chris,
it's crazy.
Chris.
It's crazy.
Even Mike stepped in the room. He said, "What's this? This ain't One Piece." I'm like, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes,
Yo.
it is.
Look, you do
Yeah.
something for 10 years straight, you're gonna get good at it. That's,
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's crazy. Wano, the land where there's no entry, where it's not
Yeah.
open to the government, where the government does not have any access to.
And
It's
we
not
know-
ruled by the government.
Only
It's a
thing
free
we
land.
know. Oh, nah, it definitely ain't free because Kaido was running that bitch.
Yeah, Kaido was-
Kaido was running the fuck out of that bitch.
Kaido definitely.
And
rules
Kaido
it.
definitely had. I don't want to jump too quick into my favorite moment, but man, listen, another moment that shows that Luffy's just not ready to fight certain people.
oh,
Oh,
My man Kaido claps the fuck out of Luffy.
Yeah, he does.
And I'm
he
talking
pretty
like,
much belly means him.
Oh,
He did.
and Luffy was throwing everything at him. He used several different forms, and Kaido was eating all the punches. Got up and said, "Yo, eat this little club real quick."
That's it.
God damn, yo, you're ruining my buzz.
My man said, "Damn, I'm sober."
Right.
God damn it. I gotta
Kaido's
go
such
drink.
a beast.
Yo, somebody throw this dude
Oh,
in
he's
jail.
so fucking dope, man. Damn,
I
yo.
love Kaido.
I want to be Kaido
No,
when I grow
don't
up,
love
man.
Kaido. I don't.
Yeah, man. That's definitely.
Are we getting into manga or are we just stopping at anime?
I think
We should stop at anime.
Yeah, because
The
I don't.
I don't even know where the anime stopped.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know.
I could tell you where it
The
stopped.
anime
I could
stopped
tell you
when
where it stopped.
what's the name died?
Luffy's in nah.
No, the prison.
Yeah, Luffy's in
prison.
jail after he
Yes.
gets clapped by Kaido. He's
Yes.
locked
Okay,
up.
so we don't know Yamato yet.
Huh?
We don't know Yamato yet. We don't know. I know. But
I'm
you
still
gotta-
gonna talk about Yamato a little bit.
we could touch
I'm gonna
about
talk about Yamato a little bit. As I'm saying, a big thing that I appreciate.
We're getting into manga.
No,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
a little
just a
bit,
little
just
bit.
a little bit, to say that I always hold up One Piece as one of the prime examples of, some anime manga being kind of sketchy towards the queer community in terms of particularly trans women and gay males. Because a lot of times you see that weird kind of creepy looking figure that's really, really going after straight guys. Like, Sanji learned to fly to get away from the creeps who kept coming on him. And, it wasn't a good look. I know it's played for laughs, but it's kind of stereotypical.
Yeah.
So, I love One Piece to death. I know it wasn't on purpose or anything.
Nah, you
Praise
bring
Oda.
up a good point though.
But
You
yeah,
bring
it was
up
a bit
really
shady.
good point.
But in this arc, what I could not believe was that there are multiple trans characters that are just treated halfway decently.
Yeah, Kiku.
Yeah,
Kiku's
Kiku,
a whole dude.
I just thought Kiku was cis woman all the way. And then only one time, so I was like, wait, Kiku no Joe? Kiku no Joe. And I
Yeah.
believe she even said she's like a woman at heart.
At heart,
She was
that's exactly what
referred
she
to as a
said.
girl.
And that's
Kiku's
all that
older
matters.
brother, who I still believe is older brother, just likes wearing geisha-style female clothing and makeup.
With the lipstick,
And it's not even
yeah.
part of his personality. It's just there as the character design.
That's
No
true.
questions it. He's a badass 9 scabbard.
Yeah,
Both
man.
of them. No one
Both of
looks
them.
at it twice. It's
When
like,
Kiku
yeah.
put that mask on, he gets busy. Well, she gets busy.
I mean, at the end of the
She
day,
gets busy. She
we
gets whooped.
as you know, we all love Oda, but let's be completely honest. Black Ramen here, anybody could catch these hands. We will critique the shit out of our favorite artists. That's
facts.
a fact.
That's
we
not
can do
even
that.
cap.
We own the right to do that because we are fucking Black Ramen. And then another thing that Oda pissed me off about: Oda can't draw black people. This motherfucker got the nerve to draw a fish with remember Fishman Island, and then they did the celebration, and that fish was singing R&B. And then she had the
big
lips
lip
was
sync.
I was just
yeah.
like, okay, what kind of rocket raccoon shit is this?
Yeah.
And please, ladies and gentlemen, you need to want more from your anime. Do not give the excuse, there's not black people in Japan. There's no other references. Don't do that. Want more from your anime. Representation is definitely needed from blacks. And it's frowned upon.
Yeah,
This shit is
older, you got to work on all that, my G.
he does gotta
Again,
work.
I
on all
am
that.
so
Before
pleased.
you die, at least work
Oda
on
did
that.
good at least for this and revising that. And I don't know if it was the translation I was reading. I don't know if it does it in the anime. But Yamato is the best example. Straight up from the start, Yamato is Kaido's son.
Yeah.
He's going to be the
Everybody
next
said
heir. And then when Yamato got a little naked, we saw Yamato had boobs.
Yeah,
It
Luffy's
was
like, yo, you a
doesn't
girl?
matter, I'm a boy. Everyone kept saying Kaido there, Kaido's son. It's like, damn.
Kaido himself.
They said trans rights for Yamato.
Kaido
and again, even
himself
Kaido
said,
said,
"This is
that's
my
my
son."
son. So again, Kaido's an abusive piece of shit, but he's not transphobic.
He might be more progressive than we thought. Which is crazy.
Wild.
So the entire time, I'm sitting there
Can't
like,
say that about our
dang,
president.
did the person who translate this decide to do that, or did Oda really put that in? It's like,
supposed to say
okay,
It's a very interesting. It's dope, man. It's dope, man.
it's not a huge plot line, but just a little bit of representation.
Yeah, man. All right, so what would y'all say is y'all favorite part of Wano so far? Because Wano is still ongoing. It's definitely not over.
It is ongoing.
Ooh, I don't know if this is in the anime yet, but y'all know my favorite part. Komurasaki Hiyori, the princess, lying next to Zoro in the morning.
Yeah,
saying,
that
hey,
definitely happened
did you
in the
like it?
anime.
Men would pay big money.
It
to
happened
sleep
in the
with
anime.
you.
Sleep next to me. Yo,
Yes.
that shit was so funny.
Yes.
That shit was so funny.
That's
I'm
it.
like,
I'm not
That's
gonna
it, you
hold
and
you.
Zoro.
I'm like, that girl cocky.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold you. That looked like that was the best sleep Zoro ever had in his life. Like literally, that was like a perfect family portrait. right
a little
there.
toko in between.
Yeah, it was cold as fuck, and everybody was all snuggled up with the nice little comforters, and they were all asleep. Even they had the little snore bubble.
Nah, it was pretty
So
dope.
this shit was good.
So that would be your favorite moment.
That was my
you
favorite
such
moment.
a shell.
That's
You such
fire.
a shell girl.
Shut up, that was good.
So
It was so happy
It was,
then.
I ain't gonna hold you. It was
so
good.
what's
It
your
was good.
favorite moment, Patty? What's
My
your moment?
favorite moment was oh god, there was a lot of moments. No, when Luffy got locked up, and then he realized that, oh shit, we get to eat dumplings. How much?
He ate all the,
That
he was
nigga,
working.
that
he
nigga was
getting all the
working
dumplings.
really hard with what's his name that was in the jail with him.
Kid.
Kid.
Eustace
All right.
Kid.
Them
Yeah.
niggas was slinging rocks back and forth. And they had the whole fucking big ass pot of dumplings in their cell.
And
And,
I like
nobody
that
had
they
food.
do that. I
but
like
them.
that him and Kid have that like weird competition going. I feel
Yeah.
like they're gonna be
It's
like.
about respect at the end of the day.
I feel like they're gonna be like I think Whitebeard and Gold Roger had like a relationship like that.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like,
most
they
definitely.
were bad competitive with each
They
other.
fought
but
for
with
3
Drake
days
together.
before they ate.
Yeah, shit is
Well,
crazy.
yeah.
Man. All right, so that's a pretty dope moment. What would be your favorite, Dirk?
I think we all know mine's. I've learned it many times on the live.
Yes.
So, I mean, at this point, if you're listening to Black
It's just
Ramen
being
and
redundant,
it has
right?
not been ruined for you. It's my favorite moment is the Conjuro reveal of the trailer. Like, because
Conjuro.
that came
Yeah.
kind of out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah,
and the
it
fact
really
that
did.
he could draw.
Yeah,
Like,
He did
Yo,
really
he
for that
could
one.
draw.
They was like, we know them for years, and now he could draw.
You know what's funny? Derby actually called me. He was like, "Yo, before we record, I need you to catch up. I need you to catch up
Gotta
because I'm
catch
about
up.
to say some shit." I was like, "Oh, damn it! That nigga knew how to draw this whole entire
Yeah.
time."
Oh,
Man.
no. I think we had an episode you and the guests we had on didn't know, and I was like, "Oh, I'm just sitting there laughing my ass off." It's like, y'all, because y'all was judging his drawings.
Yeah, I was like,
And
"This
y'all
motherfucker's
even-
terrible."
Yeah, I was like,
And this
y'all
nigga
even
pulls out his
know.
shit. We didn't even know this nigga drew the best bird I've ever seen. I was like, "Mom," I was like, "Older than to draw this."
The art on this.
Did not draw
art-
this bird.
Right, the art on this art, like,
Yeah.
goddamn.
Yeah, that Phoenix
So-
was immaculate. Marco don't even look that beautiful when his wings come out. Like,
you always gotta respect the petty. Like the fact that he was willing to die for this,
Yeah,
just
word.
for his vengeance. Like,
Word.
let's go.
yeah, it's getting real. It's
Why not?
getting
Yeah,
real.
it's had many highlights so far, and we got many more to go, man.
Since we're only doing anime, the team up between Robin and Jinbei.
Jim Bit.
Yeah, we moved on.
Ooh. Fuck that. The team up between Kaido and fucking Big Mom.
Yeah, let's go. All right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's about to get
damn.
busy. It's about to get busy. It's about to
Listen, yo, if you ain't caught up, yo, watch some fucking One Piece. Read some fucking One Piece. This
Yeah,
shit is too
One
good,
Piece
man.
is
You
definitely
listen
will change
out.
your perspective on what you thought
Listen
anime was
out,
about.
man.
Definitely.
Listen out. You
This
could
is
always hit up us at Black Ramen if you want to talk some One Piece.
Yo, we'll
'cause
always talk One Piece.
we got it in
Always.
spades,
I'm
man.
half asleep right now talking One Piece.
One Piece.
Like,
Yeah, I'm saying we have been, you know, it's been a great day, man. Celebrating our anniversary.
Yeah. Yo,
Talking One Piece, the anime that
actually
brings people together.
made 1 year today where we all
Mm-hmm.
said we were going to do this. 1 year today, we made this. If you
crazy.
listen to this right now, you realize how crisp we sound. It's because we got brand new equipment.
Look at you
Like we
stunting.
sit here, of course I'm saying. I'm Light Flex brought to you by blackramen.com. So
Nah, but
but yeah, we got new equipment and we got this cake is beautiful. Thank you, babe. Thank you.
y'all go see photos.
Y'all
man.
see
Y'all
it
go
on
see
the live.
photos,
Y'all
man.
see it on the live. We had the
y'all
chance
go
to
see
have
photos.
a beautiful anniversary cake. And real quick, I just want to thank the people that were involved in making Black Ramen as famous and not as famous, but making us helping us to do
Supporting, man.
supporting and
Supporting.
helping us
That's
do
the
what
key,
we love
man.
to do.
Support.
So definitely, I want to shout out Frankie. Love you, Frankie. Thank you for being a major
Salute to
support.
Frankie, for real.
Thank you, Land Party, for having us on your show.
Absolutely.
Definitely big support to that. Hip hop and anime vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Executive D, thank you for having us on your show.
Mm-hmm.
We've learned so much. Say the Kid One Candace, thank you for being on the show. Brooklyn Tango, thank you for being on our show. All the people that pop up on the lives, I can't remember your names all together, and I'm sad that I can't, but I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you for popping up. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for interacting with us.
It's so many.
It's so many to say thank you. Thank you, Gene. Thank you, Spark. Thank you, Control Freak One.
Yo, I was just about to shout him out.
Yo, if it wasn't for
just
Control,
about to shout him out.
Yeah,
Special shout out to that brother.
Darius,
right there,
if it wasn't for Control Freak, yo, shout out. Our first episode would have been trash if it wasn't for him. We learned so much about equipment from him.
So
and
many people, man.
Definitely.
So
Lee. Shout out to Lee. Shout out to United Black Heroes.
Shout out to the homie S&D, man. Shout out to S&D, man.
S&D,
we wouldn't have no logo if it wasn't
we
for
wouldn't. Steve.
We wouldn't have no logo,
my
man.
nigga Steve. Check him out. S&D 1129. My nigga Steve. Yo, shout out to Steve, one of the most dopest artists that we have in the game right now. He made our logo. Thank you so much.
Yo, it's really moments like this that you realize like how blessed you are truly, because everybody we shouting out, even if we didn't get to your name, we apologize. It's so many of y'all, man, but we got so much love for y'all, and we appreciate y'all for really.
We do,
because y'all ain't got to rock with us.
But y'all here
don't
though.
Have to, man.
Y'all here. You listening to this? You here?
That doesn't get taken for granted over here, man. And I think I can speak for all of us when I say that. We definitely don't take y'all for granted, not even a little bit. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man.
We do. Wait, one more person. Because every time an episode drops, he's the first one to listen to it. It hits me up. It tells me, yo, I'll let y'all shit play. Y'all shit is hilarious. He'll hit me up. Calamity. Yeah, Calamity. Yo, thank you so much.
Get Big 502. Man, it's too
many.
Big
502. Yes. Thank you.
So many,
thank you.
Shout out to the Villains podcast.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot.
Love y'all, man.
Yeah, thank you for the support. Man. Thank you for actually checking us out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you let us come in your hearts and your homes and let us talk shit and that's all. Listen, I just like doing hood rat shit with my friends, and I like the fact that y'all let me do it and y'all do it with me too. Wait till outside get open again, my nigga. Like it's gonna be a rap. We gonna do a party and all that shit with all our people. Man, it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's anybody y'all want to thank real quick before Derby pass out? Derby sleep.
Yeah, boy, big sleep.
Yeah, all the people who like our videos, who might share us, who might tell their friends. Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you.
And for following us on whatever platforms throughout this past year.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. But,
okay, so one more thank you, and that's it. One more thank you.
I ain't gonna hold you. I definitely ordered the lift just now, so don't have to wrap this up. That shit popping up in like a minute.
Nah. This is my last thank you. My last thank you. No, for real. This is my last thank you. I want to do a big shout out, a big thank you to Michael Mitchell for for supporting in this process in my dream. And actually, if it wasn't for him, none of this shit would be possible. Thank you, babe. I love you. I appreciate you.
And,
thank you.
If I had a heart, that should make me cry. It's like, nah. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, man.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this
and
up.
That's it. And thank you. Be prepared for Black Ramen 2.0 2021. Yes.
Same old crew with a brand new swing.
Yeah, we got a new Going Mary. We got a Sunny. We got the Sunny now.
Okay, my shit is definitely outside. So.
All right.
Thank
you, ladies and gentlemen.